I was in Liverpool to meet one of its most revered gangsters who specialised in the most perfect crime.
This is one hard nigga to kill.
The taxation of drug dealers.
He dropped drug dealers?
I lift up my balaclava and say, "Me the devil, what are you gonna do about it?"
He's right out all the way through. A man they call the devil. Sir! I was in Liverpool, home to Liverpool and Everton Football Club, and a bunch of fucking scarces. Now, I've never had a problem with scarces before. That's why I decided to come over here and spend time with a unfortunately lucky little boy called Stephen. A man called Stephen French. He liked to wear Liverpool football kits
Wax
and
on.
do his Tai Chi on the
Wax
top of the biggest buildings.
Wax on, wax off. Force the demon out.
When you take the ferry across the Mersey, it's very obvious that it smells like shit. But I knew I was going to smell a nice big brown hunk of meat. And it probably smelled like something really nice like John Paul Gaultier. Or another fancy little aftershave or something like that. And I've been warned not to even test him for his inner cocoon.
Yeah, just like
Oh, Jesus,
half
there
pound
he is.
cheeseburger. No salad.
Oh, he's on his phone.
I want a bit of chili
Probably
sauce.
proper shit
If it's
myself
covered in
down to
something
meet him.
else, I'm not gonna be happy.
Oh,
Yeah,
ready, boys?
Yeah. Me, pleasure.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
Come
I
this
should have
way.
wears a suit or something. You look the business.
I always wear a suit, Danny.
It's a lovely little motor.
It's a 730, it's a workhorse, Danny.
We was about to go into the middle of one of the most dangerous places in the whole of England. Talk stuff.
If you look over there, that's Chelsea Harwood. See, she's waving at me out of the car, right? I'm recognised by everyone down there. Don't be fooled, Danny. Don't be fooled. There's another one of my fans, yeah? I used to teach him in the fighting school with Cincy.
And I knew I was walking on metaphoric eggshells as Stephen was about to show me somewhere where he'd almost been killed only 6 days before.
I was driving through this park, yeah? And I seen this little man then, and they was chasing me, right? They come through, and they had me running through here, and I said, "You know what? I want to exorcise the demon," yeah? And they think they can chase me down. So I was basically standing there, and I said to them, "Do you know who I am? You know who I am. You got the feeling for it. Are you ready for the pain?" I took off like Kid Kano to the cluster of trees over there, and I was like, "Oh, no way." And I knew they were coming for me, right? Because they had M16s, and there was 32 of them all pointing at me, and I was like, "You know what, shit, I've got no on me. Usually I'm strapped. I don't play with the Ludo and Tiddlywinks, but fucking hell, I knew this was my destiny." But another time, see them birds over there? I had my shotgun, right? And I was pointing at the birds, and I said, "You know what?" And they were like, "Fucking hell, we're just birds, leave us alone." And I said, "What are you going to do about it?"
I had no idea that walking through the park was about to be one of the most dangerous walks I've ever done in my whole life. I was shitting bricks. You know, my bum is flapping a little bit, but I don't need to know about that, do I? Carry on walking.
When I was a taxman and I was taxing people, yeah, it was of the destitute times, and I was of the school of the Malcolm X's.
Even though I was standing there talking absolute bollocks, I had to stand there and pretend I know exactly what I was talking about.
A fumi, Chihuahua, in the nib. Basically, African for lift up my balaclava and say, "Me the devil, what are you going to do about it?" And more African is Misme, Kohomaju, Amafuwi, Fizzabare. Brutal times, Danny. Now, don't look behind yourself now, right? But behind us is Abdi's shop. Now, it's not expensive. And someone else has taken over it recently. But don't be mad. And that's the cathedral over there. Now, the busies arrested some kid over a bike. And that was eventually what started the riots, which I was the leader of. Alright? Basically, yeah.
A police van rolled past, and the driver shouted, "You black bastard." I mean, where's the sense in that?
Being part of the riots, Danny, it's not even a joke. It's not even a lie. Because I had to walk down with my head up, right? My shoulders, my anger was leaking out of me, Danny. And I was fuming. And I had to move forward, rhythmically banging the floor. Broke the mold of not being able to come out of our own community, not being able to go into town, not being able to go in the lash, not being able to like go anywhere we want. And I said, "You know what, they can go and shove it up their asses." And we fucking wrecked them.
In the aftermath of the fucking riots, Liverpool was a little bit of a shithole. Well, not too bad, but it was a victory.
I remember raising my head to the sky and letting out a primeval roar of victory.
I was just glad that I wore my whitest twiners, 'cause Stephen was about to show me somewhere where he almost got killed again the other fucking day.
What we got down here, Danny, this is Tuxteth. It's not the real part of Tuxteth. If you go further, you'll be able to see it, yeah, right? But I'm not allowed down here, because I live over the water now. And for your safety and mine, it's best to just get off. Come in, let's get in the 350 workhorse.
Yeah, getting a nice little motor. That's what I'm talking about, little boy. I mean, man. Scared now.
Yeah, if you look over there, right, you can see the houses. Now, they used to have pebble dash on the side of them, but now they've been replaced with brick and mortar. And what you do after that, you end up painting over it, right? And it creates a nice little finish.
I didn't know he was a bit of a painter and decorator.
Yeah, I'm a master of all trades, mate. Master of all trades, jack of all trades, master of all, right? We're just gonna look over there, right? That's where they tried to lick shots at me again. I've had 3 attempts on my life, Danny. It's no joke about it.
Stephen, they don't like him speaking out. I'm his best mate and I'm his lover. And I was the one who helped him write his little shitty devil book. You know, the one where he's grassing on everyone and all that.
Listen, I'm not being funny. My fingers fucking smell of cheese, and I've only had them down the start of one of your car seats. What type of air freshener do you use?
It's just a simple one. See the one hanging down from the mirror, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just one of them. It's just easy.
Yeah, I suppose you get lots of them in any motors, can't you? Just get them from all different prices and all that.
If I get it from the Asda, yeah, I can get a bit of dizzy. Because my sister works there and she works on the tills. Now, she puts it through as a certain item. I don't know, let's say £1.20. Then really, it actually costs £35. You know what I mean?
Stephen was about to take me to his dojo to show off some of his important moves, and more importantly, some of his tattoos.
Now, don't feel funny if I start taking my top off in front of you, right, Danny? Right? Wait there a minute. Yeah. Show you the dragons, right? If you look at that, you see the honour and the integrity and the father.
Yeah.
Now, I am the dragon. Now, if you look at that dragon and you look at this dragon and they have sex and make that dragon, then what type of dragon does that make me? Because this dragon is actually the father of this dragon, and I am actually the father of the demon. Now, if the demon can't exercise its rights, who am I to judge? If you cross me, you got to feed me or you got to kill me, and it's as simple as that.
It's fucking mad scam, isn't it?
I'm a lyrical farmer.
Yeah, let's get out of here soon.
I'm a
anyway.
farmer. Lyrical.
This is the man responsible for teaching Stephen all he knows about martial arts. The founding father of British Aikido, Ronnie Conwell.
He's my sensei, my mentor, my guide, and my wife father.
Creating the devil isn't the easiest thing. Not even people who specialised in alchemy can even create such a creation like the man Stephen French. I've been spending my time with him for too long. Well, I can't really say it's actually too long. I was enjoying little bits of watching his silky boxing skills. Then I was just sitting on the Albert dock having a little bit of a stiggy, and I thought to myself, wait a minute, why don't we do something different? Let's have a little look back in time and have a little look at what Stephen used to do in the 80s. Stephen was part of a super fantastic group called the World's Best Martial Artists Group. It was run by him and his sidekick apprentice, Mr. Andrew John, taking over all the bars and all the doors of the places in town. 9 doormen pulling out coshers and baseball bats, and he just went through like paper, and the people on the till and the bars, they all shit themselves. On the door of the grafter was a phenomenal crew of bouncers.
We were a phenomenal crew of bouncers, yeah. We were trained individuals ready to kill our
And then unfortunately we were interrupted by the stupid bastard who worked in the fucking grafter.
Danny, just let me talk to him in.
Yeah, we're just making a documentary, mate. You don't have to worry about it. Just leave us alone, innit? Yeah, we're just making a
Danny, don't worry
recording.
about it. Okay, we're going trying to make a little film. Listen, you know who I am. I'm the
Yeah,
devil,
I'm-
right?
I'm not asked,
I'm
mate.
going to just be here for 2 minutes.
We need to go. No one gives a shit, mate. Just keep on walking. I know you're there, Stephen. Just get out of here. You haven't got the permission. Just carry on
I
walking.
really
mate.
wanted to listen then.
Stephen had decided to give me a bit of an insight into a world he was now involved in. He recently come out as a homosexual, and he was about to take me to this special unknown location and show me what goes down in the world of the homosexual Stephen French.
I've asked Danny Dyer to meet me here this afternoon, right? With a view to show him sexual life that I'm about to pursue, because it's not that dangerous, and he might be into it, to be honest with you. And even if he's scared, there's nothing that's going to harm him or deliver anything what's going to be too bad for him.
It was absolutely right. I was absolutely shitting myself. I knew that big brown hunk of meat was waiting for me. I just thought that he'd have his clothes on. I was a little bit intimidated. I prefer a bit of foreplay first, you see. We both start off fully dressed. Now I'm walking into this place. I'm about to fucking shit myself.
I could have had you then. Could have had you then. Yeah, right, babe. Listen, babe.
no.
I'm just going to hold you like this for a minute.
Okay, I'm listening.
I don't want you to be scared of me. I just want to pat you down, take you over the bed, lift you up.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Yeah.
I'll be down on my knees. No,
Yeah.
actually, you be sitting in that
All
chair.
right, yeah.
Right? You get comfortable.
Yeah.
Not too close to you, Willie. I'm not going to get
Yeah,
into
no,
that
no.
just yet, right? I'm just going to strap you there. If I had sellotape, tape your hands down first. And what I do is I come up to you, I kiss you, and I touch your face.
I can't believe this.
No, what I do now, right? I put my leg over here. It's called the lap dancing
fucking
special,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I put me fucking fake fist right in your mouth. It's to emphasise
Yeah,
and replicate
yeah,
what a
it's
penis
all
would be like going in there, basically, Danny.
Yeah.
Do you get that?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say two things to you. Eat some crisps. Now, I've noticed you, and I've noticed the way you've been looking at me. You've been appealing with your eyes. Yeah?
Not too much,
You've
no.
been trying to undress me with your eyes. I've seen you looking at the tattoos that I had earlier, Danny.
Yeah, like
No, don't deny it.
okay.
Yeah? Because what I need to do is get an answer from you.
You can take it.
Now, do you want to be my partner?
Yeah.
Not in the business sense, but in the sexual sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm dangerous. We're talking about the hunk of brown meat. You ever felt the real hunk of brown meat? Yeah? Now, we've got some beef, right? And even if there's that type of beef, I'm going to cook it for you.
Well,
Because
maybe I'm
guess at dinner. I like to make love to
Yeah.
someone after I've made them at dinner.
good man.
You're going to feel my love. And I've got some sexual things
shit.
that I need to talk to you about.
Whisper to me.
I want to come over and say the most sexual stuff. Listen here, babe. I want to finger your bum. And after it, I'm going to make you do things to me that you never done to another man.
Oh my god.
I'm going to lay you down and I'm going to caress you.
Oh,
I'm going
Jesus.
to eat crisps out of your bum hole.
What type?
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's alright. It's heavier than a fucking. Heavier than a ton. Smoking through Liverpool. Alright, darlings. We'll pass all the beautiful ladies and all that. I was beginning to think spending time with Steve and Martin had been all day planned. We was about to get into the 7:30 work course again.
You know what, Danny? Now, I'm going to go and do another taxation or sexation.
I was watching him do his sexual sexation.
Give me a blowjob now.
I was scared that he was going to come back and ask me for a quick blowjob.
Oh, fucking hell. See that, Danny? I've just got £255 million there. Blowjob for 10 grand. How's about
Fucking
that?
hell. Now, I knew the other guy looked quite, he was enjoying that. How'd you feel about
Yeah,
it?
of course. Yeah, I think he was loving it. He actually called me a workhorse, which made me feel like a workhorse.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I'm going to show you around Liverpool a little bit more. This is traffic, right?
Good boy.
I know
Good
it's
man.
not as bad as London. I've been to London loads of times. I've got loads of connections down in London.
Fucking hell.
Right? Don't ever anger me when I'm driving this car.
Yeah,
I'm
no
telling
problem.
you, don't touch a black man's radio either.
I wasn't touching it. Stephen was about to give a speech right in front of all these white people. He was very, very nervous. He knew that white people didn't see him for what he really was, which is a really talented martial artist.
Black
He was
man.
practicing his speech, and people were swagging him off in their local newspapers. How was he supposed to get
1
by?
+ 2 = 3. It's odd being a black man who's got things to deal with, and I've got stuff to say. Now let's go and show them. This is one of the new Stephen French t-shirts I'm currently selling on Stephen French is not a grass
Very
or
nice.
a
Very
racist.com.
nice.
Now you can get these in the extra large, you can get them in the medium if you really need it, and you can also get them in the small as well, because not everyone's built like me. Yeah, I was raised, but thank you, but it's a bit premature, but thank you very much. When I seen my own son's blood being collected in a container The big, bad, wicked, devil Frenchman. Blubbered like a baby. Every ounce of my fibre, every ounce of my warrior being called out to attack and wreak havoc. Is a song. The demon I can summon in an instant was rattling the cage, man, rattling the cage. I don't know, you can't sing better than me.
Sir Stephen was a bad man in the 80s. He was now considered more of a laughing stock in Liverpool. Everywhere you went, you'd see Frenchy as a grass, or Frenchy as a nonce, or Frenchy as a rapist. Some of it was a bit unfair, but it weren't the worst graffiti, you know what I mean?
See, some of it's quite decent, yeah? They've obviously got one of the fonts what they use on those MS Words, you know, on the computers and stuff. And it's hard for people to demonise me when I've been doing everything I can.
We was to go round to some of the local kids from Toxteth and a little bit of dingo and see what they thought about him.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Frenchies are fucking fat. If I ever fucking saw Frenchie, it just smash his fucking face in, lad. Yeah, you know what the thing is about Frenchie though, yeah? He thinks he's bad coming out there from the fucking water and all that. And he's showing up round there just thinking he's bad and we'll fucking waste him, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? These dogs don't play.
I was beginning to realise that these were really criminals. They were just young, misguided youths. And I thought, you know what, one day I'll come back and interview one of these when they've really become one of the world's deadliest men.
Yeah,
But for now, these guys weren't playing, and Stephen's a marked
But for
man.
the people who are coming after me, they're not going to come with Ludo and Tiddlywinks, yeah? 38, 45 pump action shotguns is what's going to be the recipe for me. This is one hard nigger to kill. This is one hard nigger to kill.
My time with Stephen had been a little bit shitty, if I'm all honest. I haven't really learned nothing about the man apart from the fact that he makes up a load of bullshit about himself and tries to back it up with just being, you know, punching punchbacks and all that.
In my heart, in my mind, in my soul, in my kokoro, my inner heart, what type of man I am.
I'd enjoyed the sexual advances from Stephen, but I made sure to let him know if he ever tried to push me, I'd beat the fucking shit out of him. Because if anyone knows anything about us Londoners, is we can beat the shit out of any fucking Scousers. One love, Kukuru style.